Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Midweek Point and Click. We're on episode 9 of the Book of Unwritten Tales. It has been an absolute blast so far. We've got a Steve in the house. How you doing, Steve?
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Well, I'm going good. I went out for the first time last night with some colleagues in a very long time, and I may have drank way too much soju, so I'm feeling a little bit seedy. Nothing too bad, more of just a sort of a croaky voice, I'd say. But otherwise, the week was okay. How was yours, Steve? What'd you get up to?
Not bad. Not much really. They're just work and stuff. I did have a drinking thing with work though yesterday where got taken out for like a technical meeting, but it's a meeting at the pub with drinks. It is important because I think it's partly trust with the boss and make sure we know what he wants and to work things out and everyone's on the same page. But and he's drinking wine, which I don't usually do, white wine. But it's because the boss sort of orders it and then pours it for all of us. But because he calls the a person at work to pick us up for health and safety reasons, of course. Because we're forced to reread the employee's handbook because it got updated, and I noticed a little line that explicitly says to do that. But yeah, she arrived early so that I had to down the glass that I had and then the topped up glass to finish off the bottle.
Wow.
So to go back to work, that actually started to get on top of me a bit, but
You weren't bouncing off the walls?
no, I think I was starting to. I could feel myself like I'm trying to think, like you go to do something, you accidentally knock it, like just something simple, like grab something. So that started. That's the start of that was a.
Yep, that'll do it.
But then overall, it wasn't like a get wrecked drinking session. It was just that quick drink.
Nice.
Got on top of me a bit.
Fucking Days is in the chat. How you doing? Welcome from New Zealand, eh? How's things with you? Glad you're in here. It's always a better day when we've got Days with us. Steve, what do you reckon about a recap? Do you want to do it? Do you want me to do it? Do we both want to do it?
I don't know. Because like last time, I think you might. It was such a long time that we had such a gap that we were both trying to struggling. I think you might have did most of it though. So I could try.
Go for it. And if I think of anything while you're doing it, I'll fill us in.
If you want to stream to me too while I do it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we start off in Wilbur. The Evos reached the city. I sort of think of them as different character parts, but I guess they're starting to merge where Ivo's reached the city. I forget what it's called, but it's the city where Wilbur is working. And it's all been turned fancy by, or like pretty by the villain's daughter. I guess she's one of the villains.
I hope you're saying pretty with air quotes there, because it's garish.
Pretty in the sense of, yeah, it's garish, but like pretty in the sense of prettifying it. Like it's the pretty aesthetic, just taken too far. So we did a whole bunch of stuff with that we could connect with Wilbur through the toilet. I think the toilet is the outhouse toilet is the disguise to the underground, the path to the underground, and she can't go down there, but they can pass items to each other and talk. And I think that was pretty much, we're still in that area where I think we got a little bit far. We got into this area where we lit the darkness up with, there's these old gods. They're down to just statues now because there's no one to worship them. And we lit up the area with starlight, which Ivo got the magical thing to do that and then captured the stars and then gave it to Wilbo so he could light it up. We did a whole bunch of chores for them. I think we did finish that, didn't we?
Yeah, so they gave us like a task that we had to do, and it was kind of funny because we did all the tasks, but then, because they were going to give us information of how to cross the lake, and in the end, when we solved all the tasks, they basically said, oh, you can just walk across the lake because it's frozen over.
Yeah.
Days, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate it.
I don't know where we stopped because
Yep, exactly.
I remember us doing that. We had the way to go, but hadn't done it.
Exactly. And so it was a really good sort of pausing point. So the reason why we want to go across the lake is because our little rat friend is over there.
Yep.
And we're following him because it seems that we've got our courage back because Wilbur basically thought that everything was going wrong because of him and he was useless and all that. But it seems that now that Ivo's come back into the picture, she's given him a spring in his step, so he's ready to get back on the horse.
Yep. And not only has Ivo, like when we started, she was pregnant and but there's no signs of it. Other morning sickness and the standard cliche things. But yeah, apparently pregnant without conception. And in the short period of time it's taken for her to get here, she's already showing. So there's maybe a bit of weirdness.
I wonder if it's going to be a... Have you ever read the Dark Tower series at all?
No.
Oh, okay. There was basically a scenario that was similar where a baby was growing super quick and the baby that ended up coming out was like evil. I wonder if they're going to go with that kind of thing. One way to find out, I guess.
It did come up recently. I was watching something.
It looks like water, but it's actually ice.
This reminds me of Harry Potter, where they have to drink all, like Dumbledore had to drink all the shit out of the like the pensive thing to get the ring or whatever it was.
Yeah, I have vague memories of that. I think only.
Remy!
No, Wilbur, it's a trap.
What is that?
You will bring me the wand that this thief stole years ago.
Kind of looks like the Independence Day monster.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
With
Or
the
what
awkward-
are you?
They've got tendrils that dip up awkwardly.
Ooh, do we have a Ghostbusters reference?
You're the ghost of one of those mages that wanted to free the Nameless One, right?
The Nameless One must never be allowed to enter this world.
No? I mean, you're so right.
Hmm.
Neither I nor Remy want that, so why are you fighting us?
He stole the wand. The wand is the key.
Wow.
Bring me the key.
Interesting. So a simple quest in the first game where we needed a wand ended up like causing a cascade of all different things.
Let Remy go free. He's badly injured.
He will die if you don't bring me the magic wand.
I don't have the magic wand anymore.
Then retrieve it. Your friend doesn't have much time.
Oh! Ah!
We don't have that much time. We have to...
Your friend is growing weaker by the second.
By the second?
Bring me the wand, or he will die.
But we can't. Ah! All right. I'll think of something, Remy.
I know you will, Wilbur.
What are we going to do? How are we going
I
to do
have
that?
to get Remy out of there as quickly as possible. He seemed so weak. Maybe I can somehow sneak past the ghost. Or,
Oh, that's right. We also got the shrinking ring, right? So we can go back to the size of a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
This is Remy's shrinking ring. It's pretty powerful. It can shrink a fully grown gnome to rat size. This little thing held enough light to illuminate a huge hall. And the light was collected from the stars. That's... wow! I always wanted to be a mage because of things like this.
Do you think that with the mirror we're going to like reflect a spell back at the little girl? Kind of feels like that kind of thing.
A small mirror made out of some strange material. It's really smooth, like wood, but it feels different.
Plastic. Alright.
Being shrunk is no fun at all. I should only use the ring when it's really necessary.
I wonder if we can give it to Ivo, whether Ivo could shrink down to the size of a rat.
Maybe. We should theoretically allow. I guess the
I'll
probably
sneak
game
back
won't
over
do
to
it,
the
but
island. Now I know what awaits me there. Maybe I can find a place to hide while I suss out the situation. Or maybe I can even go to get Remy without being noticed.
Oh. Oh, okay. Mirror puzzle.
I think this was once a mirror, just like the one over there. I'm not sure. Maybe the cultists required either sun or moonlight for certain rituals and used the mirrors to reflect it down here.
Can we use this mirror?
The hand mirror is of course much smaller than the mirror that was in there before, but it should be enough for a small beam of light.
Nice, okay. Wonder if that'll
The
blind
light
him.
doesn't seem to bother him. He hasn't moved from the spot. Being shrunk is no fun at all. I should only use the ring when it's really necessary. The mirrors project the light on precisely the spot above which the ghost hovers. That could be useful. I won't move it.
Okay, cool. We solved that. That's great.
Oh, Remy. If I'd have gone with you, this never would have happened. Or if it had, I could have got help. No idea how far down it goes. The cellar master spoke of caves and crevices reaching hundreds, sometimes thousands of meters down into the ground.
What do you think this is?
That's probably the strange machine that cultists wanted to use for things. Doesn't look like it's been used recently. The beam of moonlight really emphasizes just how dark it is down here. The ghost called the wand the key. I wonder if this machine is the
Okay.
lock.
This guy's cool as well. Oh, you can't see my mouse cursor. The little tiki guy in the background.
I can't see
Remy's
it.
very weak.
Oh yeah, that's it.
He's in a lot of pain. Hang in there, old friend. I'll think of something. Remy's very weak. The mirrors project. That could be. What a dreadful creature. The ghost lured Remy into a trap, and now it's using me to get the magic wand. There's no negotiating with the ghost. It wants the wand and is willing to let Remy die for it. I can't let that happen. I have to expel the ghost somehow, or cast a spell over it. The god of story said the ghost never leaves the island. Maybe it can't. I'll just need a few minutes, then I can free Remy and get him to safety.
Okay, it's saved for some reason then.
There's no negotiating with the ghost. I can't let...
Okay.
Now the glow's directly beneath the ghost. Doesn't seem to bother it.
I wonder if that sort of is blinding the ghost. I was thinking maybe it might be a Scooby-Doo scenario where it's not really a ghost, but, you know, Old Man Withers with a mask on.
Yeah, he's a good guy though. I would have assumed that's too hard a thing to fake, but because of the weird reflectiveness of it, the game could go in that direction still.
Oh, damn. I was thinking I could now go underneath, back in. Guess not. Let's go see Ivo and explain what's going on.
You would have clicked the opposite, doorway in that ghost room.
Yeah, I don't think it was clickable. I'll go back there real quick.
There was a magnifying glass on it.
Let's have a look. You mean over here? Oh, you can't see. Underneath the
When you held down
portraits?
space.
Over here?
Well, hold down the space, and there's that. It's right at the top. That
Near Wilbur's head? Yeah,
magnifying. Yeah.
yeah,
That wasn't anything.
that's the sunbeam or the moonbeam coming out.
It's not I thought it was a passageway.
Yeah, I thought too because of the stairs here, but yeah, no. What are you up to this weekend, Dace? I might talk to one of these,
I
maybe.
was in the temple and there's a terrifying ghost.
That's great. That gives it a little pep.
A little pep? My friend is dying.
And you have only a short amount of time to save him. This is exciting, isn't it?
This is all just a game to you, isn't it? But rats are dying here. If something happens to Remy because you wouldn't help me, then... bugger this for a box of frogs. I don't have time to waste on you gods. I've problems to solve.
What's the matter with him?
I've had enough of gods. I have to take care of Remy.
Okay. Ah, old mate.
Timmy,
Yeah?
I'm still looking for your uncle.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find him soon.
Yeah, sure.
I thought...
If he knew his uncle was caught in a trap and badly injured, he'd be sick with worry. Or worse, he could march straight to the temple himself.
Psycho, how you doing?
You can do it.
Oh my god.
I'll get Remy out of that terrible temple. I owe it to him and Timmy.
So Tongs is back home in US of A now. His time zone is SF time. Let's talk to the missus. Hello.
Hi, Ethel.
Oh, you always have this habit of creeping up on me.
I found Remy. He's injured.
Oh,
Do you have anything like a healing potion?
I'll prepare one at once.
Nice.
Will take a while if it's to be a strong one.
Okay. Please do your best. And do you by any chance know anything about ghosts?
Oh, superstitious nonsense.
That isn't quite true. There's one down there.
Oh, temperature changes, fog, drafts, no ghosts.
Look, there's a ghost down there and it's taken Remy prisoner.
Hallucination, suggestion, not real. Get Remy here, quick!
If you say so. You look after the healing potion then. I'll deal with the hallucination. I'll see what I can do for Remy.
Yes, quick!
Anything in here? I suppose we could maybe... Can we enter the school?
But with Remy's shrinking ring, I could fit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's where it led.
Yeah. Oh, man, so much stuff.
A lot of the stuff here is made out of this smooth, shiny material. I don't know what it is, but I do know I find it kind of eerie. I wouldn't want to run into this doll in the dark.
Hang on, why is there two? Two magnifying glasses. Weird.
One for the door and then one for something above it.
Yeah, there's...
But it's not there on the prompt.
Yeah. Weird. I'll click it one more time just in case.
The doll has a ring on its
Ah.
I wonder if you...
Love me.
Oh.
Not again.
I've done a poo-poo. Shall we sing a song?
Professor Weathervane?
You don't see anything.
It's not what it looks like.
So you're not trying to liberate the frog?
Oh yeah, it's the wizard.
So, well, maybe there is something to it. You're not calling for help.
It is my duty.
How can you work for Van Buren? Don't you know what she's doing to this city and its people?
It is not for me to judge her politics. I'm just a simple civil servant who must obey his superiors, no matter what they do.
Even if she's as mad as a cuckoo clock.
Since the death of the Archmage, Sybil Van Buren is my new employer, and it's my duty to serve her loyally.
Oh, what if we become who's new boss?
I didn't transform the Archmage. I hope you know that.
Of course I know that. The very idea is...
Oh, brutal.
Archmage Alistair was Professor Doctor of Magic. You are just a graduate mage and not even a real teacher. It's completely implausible that someone like you could defeat the Archmage in a duel.
Thanks.
It was Chantal Van Buren. She cast a spell on him with that cursed wand, just like she's done with everything else, right?
That's
It's a
right.
hippogriff that's been cutified.
Do it. It's
Codified.
impossible for a little girl to have such power.
We believe that she...
Stop. I don't want to know. I'm a loyal civil servant. I work for the council leader. The less knowledge I need to conceal from her, the better.
Please, Headmaster. You could do so much good. You could start by taking the chains off the jar.
Betray my mistress? Never.
Mistress.
However-
Hello.
Well, it's time to call it a day.
However,
I will lock the door and admonish the guard troll to be vigilant. But the fact that I've seen a gnome here, perhaps I'll forget to mention that.
well, that's nice.
That's very kind of you.
I shall have to write a negative evaluation in my own file for this. Good evening, Professor, and good luck.
I think he was using mistress as the effeminate,
Lock
the
yourself. No one
feminine
must let
version of
into the
master.
office. You hear?
Whew, that could have backfired badly. Being rat-sized isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, now there's nothing there anymore. That's so weird. Let's get the slate.
It's an old model. I wonder if...
Welcome back, Professor Weathervane.
It's my old slate! The traitorous thing!
I only do what I am programmed to do. All evil is on your side of the screen, not mine.
Who ordered you to deceive me?
Username Monkus Rules 1337.
I see!
Hey for Dongle.
Tongs. Tongs, my boy, how you doing? How's dinner? Oh, can we...
I'll take you with me, but don't get any big ideas about me trusting you again.
Oh, we can collect more stuff.
Happy Easter!
If I have to.
Thanks, Scoob. Oh, that's probably to distract the ghost, right? You do the wind-up little doll, and then...
Maybe.
Did you... I already know the answer to this. I'm going to ask you anyway, Steve. Did you ever have a scooter like this?
I gotta check the...
A razor scooter? Is that what they're called?
Don't think so. I don't recognize it though anyway at all, but that means I'm pretty sure I didn't have one.
Yeah.
Don't think I've had a scooter at any time.
What a hideous creature!
But did you have one?
No. They always,
I'll look it up.
They always spin around on its handlebar section and smack you in the shins.
Oh, those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never had one.
Better not get too close to the monster.
Kind of feel we're too old
It
for them
might have
anyway.
a taste for gnomes.
I don't think they were big when we were young. What is this? Did I hate them? Didn't hate them. I didn't like the idea of doing like a jump because there's no suspension, so you kind of like feel the entire
And sometimes you see the motorized ones.
yeah. I did think about buying a motorized
What
one.
a douche.
So I thought about getting one only for there's a fold away one, like an actual, it's with a little seat and everything that you can put away in the back of the car. I thought that that would be a cool thing that if your car ever broke down, you could whip it out to go get fuel or whatever.
I suppose so.
I think they're about $500 at JB Hi-Fi.
Well, emergency transport is different
This
from
time,
just seeing
I
someone
just want to take
randomly
the whole
ride it
tin.
across the city.
It's for a good cause.
Well, speaking of those, Steve, you're the love of your life, Rachel, one of Lisa's friends. Do you know this story about her injury on one of them?
I know.
Okay.
I don't know much about her.
Okay. So she was in Brisbane riding through the streets with a friend. Like they were both on these little scooters and it was wet. And I think she hit like a pothole or something. And she went ass over tea kettle. And not only did she break her jaw, but the handlebar of it went underneath her chin. And she has like a massive scar under, like it actually tore a chunk out of under her chin.
Jesus.
Yeah, real brutal.
Well, that's like landing on the ground and breaking your jaw is a really awkward land. Like that's literally going like not even head first because you'd hit the top of your noggin, but that's like a really brutal fall.
Pretty thick chains, and I suspect Van Buren enchanted them to protect them against an open spell.
Open spell, not Expelliarmus. I don't even know what the Harry Potter open spell is. I can't remember.
There's the unlock spell, but I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
We'll get you out of there, Archmage Alistair.
Just try not to think of
We
Harry
just have to
Potter.
find
I
a
would
way
have
to
thought
get
I'd
rid of
remember
the
it.
chains.
Oh, that's a yuck sound.
We'll get you out. We just have to.
Yeah, that's yuck.
Lots of papers, quills,
Yeah,
ink stains,
Laura.
and the like. Nothing interesting.
What else do we have? You'll probably say no to this, which is okay.
Probably best if I leave the way I came.
Okay.
And I'm not going back to town until I've saved Remy.
Okay. This bothers me. I don't know what it is. There is some sort of white gloop or something on the carpet. I don't think that's anything. Oh,
Was that just an overly large flower, like a white flower?
Yeah, it could be. We got flu powder, and we're going to give flu powder to Ivo, I believe.
So she can get to the library.
I think so, yeah.
It's sweet how he was in the school and we're doing this roundabout way to then get back into the school. But I guess there's a different room of the school.
Ivo?
What?
I found Remy in the temple. He's caught in a trap.
Is he okay?
It's
I
a
couldn't
trap.
get through. A terrifying ghost is guarding him. And he really doesn't look good, Ivo.
We have to get him up here. Then I can take a look at his wounds.
But we have to get past the ghost.
Can't you cast a spell over it? You must know that.
I never looked into that. I always thought that was too scary.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, do that.
Did you have to deal with any IT issues today? Well, let me tell you, young Psycho of Loxley, I had to deal with the most bullshit part of it. It was yesterday for us. I hopped on the train to go into the city, and because of the whole, I don't know, let's just call it an EMP, right? Because it basically did what an EMP would. The control station for the trains. Want a photo? There you go, Lise. Yeah, the trains, basically, the control center lost internet connectivity or something like that, and it meant that they could no longer see trains and where they are, kind of like the aeroplane control towers,
Wow.
and which meant that all trains got grounded, so to speak, and I was stuck on a train for an hour without it moving, and it took me like an hour and 40 minutes just to get into the city. It was horrible. Hang on, she sent it to me. Where's my phone?
It's like,
Yeah, go on, Steve.
yeah, like it's one, because as much as I don't like the sort of meme stuff in general, but one thing I saw that I thought was funny was, I think it was a general complaint, but it ended with this thing's been more effective than any ransomware.
Oh, Jesus, that's... Oh, my God, it's worse than you think. Holy crap. I probably can't show it on stream because of, like...
Violence.
Yeah, brutality, but I will show those that want to see it off stream, I'd say. Whew. Yeah, TOS out the wazoo. Alright. Oh my god.
I have the magic slate, Ivo. It will get you into the staff room.
Just put it in the basket.
Oh yeah, the magic slate will do it too. Because it's got the voice activated,
Don't trust the slate, though. It should only say the code, and that's it.
Got it.
I have a doll for you.
Why do we need to give her the doll? I mean, I guess the game wants us to give her the doll? Oh, you know what it's probably do? It's to distract the troll.
What do I want with a doll?
What am I supposed to do with it?
Why did you take it if you didn't need it?
It gives me the willies. So I thought to myself, you better take it with you.
That makes no sense at all.
Do you, want it or not?
You didn't work today? Excellent.
All right.
That's always good.
I borrowed a box of fireplace travel powder from the headmaster's desk.
Apparently all the,
Brilliant. I can really do with that.
So our supermarkets, Coles and Woolworths and Safeway and all that sort of stuff,
Going. Don't get caught.
they stopped working
Good luck. Keep your ears stiff.
because of the whole thing as well. Was it CrowdStrike or something? Is that what it's called? I can't remember.
CrowdStrike, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, all supermarkets had to close early because they couldn't. You couldn't actually pay for your groceries.
The basket will let Ivo and I exchange stuff. Very handy if one of us gets stuck at some point.
Oh, what was his advice? I was actually out on the town when he
It was like
posted that.
instructions about fixing it, but I think I saw something that was maybe more official. There's so much misinformation flying about, but there's something someone posted that seemed like a more official thing, and it was more detailed, but it seemed to have Lord Panda's step in it, which was renaming Windows DLLs, system files, in order to force it to revert back.
Right.
That was in there with a whole bunch, but it was with a whole bunch of other stuff. So I think they found a whole bunch of workarounds, maybe, or one that's better.
So are we to update our Windows today? Is that what we're meant to do? Like they've got some hot fixes or something? Or I don't know too much about it.
No, this was that you do to get it working now.
Okay. All right, let's see.
I don't know what they do that means they're on so many. I know it's Windows only, but I know what the CloudStrike actually does, that their software is in a critical position on so much stuff.
Hi, you two.
Oh, hello.
I bet you know all about ghosts, don't you?
I used to share a flat with some.
Do you happen to know how to cast a spell on a ghost?
No idea. But I do know that ghosts don't stick to cleaning rosters, and they don't use doors, and that could really give you a terrible shock.
I've got to go now. Bye, you two.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I think in America at least, because I did see a someone made up like a 24-hour or 12-hour like time lapse thing of the locations of like United. It was a picture of America with United and 2 other airplane carriers, and it had just had transport positions, and it's this flurry of activity, and then it slowly dimmed down to nothing.
What did it mean for flights that were already in the air? Like, could they land? Because if it was the same scenario with my train, where they couldn't actually see where things were.
I sort of wondered that. Like, there's nothing stopping them from flying. I guess was. Well, I don't know where the software is. I'm assuming because they're grounded, it might be air traffic control.
Yeah, but if they couldn't
During
land...
which. Yeah, I think it's. But, they could probably still land and it'd just be slower wear and maybe a bit more dangerous. So they'd probably space it out a bit more. But people have visually bringing them in without the computers. Probably I think the radio system's probably not digitized, so probably wasn't affected. But I think it's just their computers down. So I think it's one thing where they can't send planes off knowing that it's more dangerous. But I think without their systems, they can still bring in planes.
Southwest was still flying, and there was a ton of memes about how they were running Windows 3.1 or 2 sidekicks taped together. All right, these two. Oh, that's right. They flick their nipple.
Or the left one does, at least. And the right one reacts to it.
I could do with knowing how to cast a spell on a ghost. Do you know anything about that?
I know. Very scared of ghosts.
As you know, one fears nothing more than the unknown. And if one knows nothing, one fears everything.
Ghosts evil, steal Blout's socks, but always just left one.
Of course, it's always just our left socks that are missing. That's your side. I look after my socks.
Hang on.
So what about ghost
No, it's not.
spells then?
I know you can keep ghosts at bay with certain symbols.
Yeah, it's left from our perspective, not from theirs.
Amulet with symbols on.
About the amulet.
Protect me from ghosts. Works good. Not attacked by ghosts so far.
Well, is this like the
Could I borrow
Simpsons thing?
No.
Or the brick that protects you from tigers?
The amulet depicts the magic circle, but it's not magical. Blout got it from the bargain bin for 3 copper pieces.
It could still come in useful.
It's mine. Won't give.
I would try to persuade him, but it's hopeless. He's almost as scared of ghosts as he is of the young Van Buren.
Yeah, it's like this screwdriver here that I got here, Steve. That actually protects me from pterodactyls. Did you know?
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it? I need one.
It was handed down through my mum's side of the family. So, yeah.
So you're going to lord it over me that you're protected from pterodactyls?
Yeah, you just watch out, Steve. You'll be walking one day and out of the sky. It'll be like playing that in Joust. Remember when the pterodactyls come out in Joust? It's the biggest bullshit ever.
Yeah.
Blout, how about I give you something in exchange for the amulet? I've got a stone which protects you from the evil eye.
Verdant
Ever since
tree,
I've had it,
hello.
I've not been hit by any curses.
Oh, yeah.
Give you 5 gold pieces.
Oh,
for
he's
it.
doing the same thing, yeah.
I don't want to sell the
She literally just did the
I want
tiger
to swap
thing.
it for your amulet.
But Blout want to be protected from ghosts and evil eye.
Well, she could just say, well, ghosts in this case count as a curse.
A life could depend on you giving me that amulet.
Blout's life depend on keeping it. Perhaps ghosts come tonight.
This isn't going to work. A life could depend on...
Blout's pet.
Okay.
Thanks for the chat.
You were like a beacon of light in the darkness of night.
Keith! Welcome in. Keith Squared, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. How is Canada at this time of night or evening? Let's see. Yeah, I'd say it's nighttime. I'm going to guess to say it's about 9:39, give or take.
It is with you in it.
Oh, hey! Oh, I got it backwards. Okay.
I sort of saw the Red Letter Media recently put up a video, and They're always bitching about the cold, but the video they put up there complaining about the heat. Because they're in Milwaukee, so they like make jokes about it being like summer 3 days of the year and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And their summer just means it's not snowing, but yeah, they're complaining about the heat. So it must be pretty bad.
A bucket with an evil-smelling, sticky, slimy substance. If I ever need anything like this, I'll know where to find it.
Mm-hmm.
If I do my job right, then soon I'm going to be an enemy of the state. And looking at this regime, I'd regard that as an honour.
Remember that movie? Gene Hackman, Will Smith? Never saw it though.
Enemy of the State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
I just remember seeing the trailers in the cinema while watching another movie. Don't remember what it was though.
I remember, because I think it's one of those ones where, I think similar to this, the spy game movie I showed where, like, they had to get it because of past performances. Gene Hackman's done that kind of, like, the conversation and stuff. He's done stuff like that before. But, yeah, I'm trying to, because there's a scene I thought I remember more, but I'm actually struggling. But I remember just, they're after Will Smith and Gene Hackman takes him to his safe house where he's got, like, it's the old-fashioned computer and the walls are protected. Like, there's a whole bunch of I know later on there must be the ones where the walls are protected, but Will Smith makes a phone call even though he told him not to bring a mobile phone, and they're coming in and Gene Hackman presses like a button and as the magnesium goes off all around the room to burn everything, including the computer.
Oh yeah.
And Will Smith goes, "Why are you doing this?" And he goes, "Because you made a phone call." That's probably in the ad because that's the big scene. But I remember seeing on Twitter.
Wow, I'm glad I'm
one
out
stage.
there. Seastone's a dangerous place these days, but at least I can do something about it out here.
I meant to walk, but I clicked on that. Go on.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's an okay movie. Not bad, but not excelled. But I saw a tweet where someone posted that's like, oh, Enemy of the State, where the big issue with it is the CIA spying on American citizens. And it goes, oh, 1997, you're so cute. Your naivety.
Oh, I think this baby's trying to influence my mind. I've never had a craving for fish fingers with custard before.
Oh, that's a British dish. I forgot about that. That's disgusting.
What is it?
It's fish fingers with custard. It's like there's the other British dish, which is really funny because Lisa's parents made it for her one time, and we actually saw a video about it recently. It's bananas wrapped in ham with hollandaise sauce poured over the top. It's like in the 70s. What's that?
It was a British or American thing recently I saw was like 3 things that don't go together put together. I forgot what it was.
Lisa's still here. Hello, Lisa. Lisa is currently in bed because Ramen has climbed under the doona and is snuggled up. So she's taking advantage of it. Oof.
Oh.
No entry.
Listen. The council leader Van Buren ordered a magical slate.
So?
I meant to deliver it.
So?
I need to get into her office.
Van Buren isn't there.
I know, I just have to leave it on her desk.
How are you going to do that without her head?
Oh, forget it. I have to drop this off.
What is it?
A present for Chantel Van Buren. She requested it.
Take it away!
Oh.
I would have taken it into the staff room, but as you don't want to let me in there...
Are you my mummy?
No.
I love you.
Make it stop!
Shall we sing a song? Oh, how I love having a friend.
Turn it off!
Oh, she'll stop of her own accord in a few days' time.
I need potty.
I'll smash it!
And what would the little Chantel say about you destroying her new toy? You know, Chantel, the queen of pink and fluffy.
Whee!
Blackmail, eh? That ain't gonna work with me. Ha! I can't hear anything.
Okay.
One of the comments on that recipe that Lisa posted says, does this count as salad?
Yuck. Just the idea of it's horrible. Ardwood, fine. Welcome in. Thanks for the research.
Looks like someone subscribed. I'm gonna give them a face waterfall of blood.
Grumda, you are the worst guard in the world. He can't hear anything anymore.
So what does that do for us? Because we can't...
I've got to get into the staff room, so that's where I'm going.
We can't get to the library because the...
Grumda, you...
Oh. Hang on.
What happened?
I just put the disguise on. Do I still have it on? I hope so. I do. Hell yeah. No, I couldn't.
No entry.
Grumda, you...
Grumda reminds me of in-betweeners now. They call each other bumders.
What was that?
In-betweeners, they call each other bumders.
Oh, yeah. Possibly. I don't remember that well. But that sounds like a British thing.
Yeah, very much so. How can we get past? We've got the flu powder. Maybe we need to... We need to find a fireplace, I guess. Which I think... Surely this wouldn't work. There's one more fire.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Thanks, Tonks. It's been a while since we've heard that one.
Well, I could throw the powder into the fire, but what then? How do I make sure that I come out exactly where I want to come out?
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Hello, Zloff. Blout.
Good evening, sir. With whom do we have the pleasure?
You're having a laugh, aren't you? It's me, Ivo.
Princess Ivo?
I think it's a man that's after
That
tough.
elf dressed up.
Don't be stupid, Blout. Only a shapeshifter could disguise themselves so perfectly.
Surely you recognize me?
Just in case you're one of the council leaders' people, my brother Blout and I are model citizens, and we've never heard of any
Dumbasses.
Princess Ivo.
Flicking his titty over my head.
Another one reacts to it too. That's the creepy part.
Damn.
And I just grabbed something, just a couple of secs.
Yep, no worries. I'm gonna go back and see if I can. Maybe I can activate the tablet from a distance, and it'll unlock the door or something. I didn't click there. I clicked over here.
I'm back.
Cool.
No entry.
He used to have a clanging sound effect, and that's gone every time he
Yeah.
slams the down.
That is not working. Key to upper town. That's not going to do it. Disguise. Yeah, whatever. Unless there's something we need to do with Wilbur. Let's try. Maybe the potion's ready.
Hi, Ethel.
Oh, you always have this habit of creeping up on me.
How about that healing potion?
Remy, where is he?
I'm working on it.
Chop chop! Fetch him. I'll make the healing potion.
Oh, fetch him.
I'll see what I can do for Remy.
Yes, quick, quick.
We can't go... We can go into the cave. Actually, let's see if we can go back into school for a second.
But with Remy shrinking...
Alright, here we are. What is that?
Probably best if I leave the way I came. And I'm not going back to town until I've saved Remy.
If I distract...
Grumda, you are the worst guard in the world. He can't hear anything anymore.
Antonio 22011, scammer of the internet. Steve will take care of you, you nasty fiend.
Yep.
All right. What should we do now?
Taking a bit longer because I'm reporting them, not
Okay.
just.
Maybe with the disguise we can talk to the two zombies.
I'll let them have some time on their own.
Okay, maybe not.
They've got to make a decision about where they're going to spend their life together. Not an easy decision. Hello, you two.
Have we been introduced, sir?
It's me.
Probably just a friendly townsman, Gulliver. You don't mean us any harm, do you, good sir?
No. Goodbye. This disguise works really well.
Who needs the disguise? I thought that maybe we could get the amulet off him. Hey, Artie, fine. That's a nice one.
As far as I know, you just need to throw a bit of this powder into the fireplace and then get in it.
Okay, yeah. That's what we said before.
Well, I could throw the powder into the fire, but what then? How do I make sure that I come out exactly where I want to come out?
I don't know, actually. Do we need to speak to Wilbur about how to use it now that we've activated? That's probably it. Down the loo we go.
Wilbur? No reply.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
appear to be there.
Well, let's get us there then. Man, soju's way too easy to drink.
Got that Korean wine thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Apparently when I hopped in the car, I smelled beautiful when Lisa picked me up.
The basket will
Again,
let
like
Ivor and I
recently,
exchange
she
stuff.
said the same thing
Very handy if one of us gets stuck at some
when
point.
we were out with Verdant Tree.
Yeah, it was the same old soju smell.
Ivo?
Yes.
Nothing. I just wanted to know if you were there.
Right. I'm here.
Now, if
Ivo's there. Everything's fine.
we switch across.
So the dialogue's different depending on who you initiate.
Yeah.
Wilbur?
Yes?
Yes, okay, cool. That's what I expected. You thought you were going to be sick on the train home from New York City after a soju-filled evening? Yeah. That's the thing, right? When you drink soju, it's always a soju-filled evening because it's just so delicious. Soju-licious. My new fragrance of choice? Nah.
I've never used fireplace travel powder before. How does it work?
You have to throw it in a fire. And then you walk into the flames and concentrate hard on the symbols of the fireplace in which you want to come out.
Uh-huh. And those are?
The icons on the fireplace in the library, you know.
I've never been
Hasn't
there.
seen him.
Have you not memorized them?
Oh, no.
Of course. They were...
This is going to be a lost in translation thing where he's going to...
Oh, shit.
We might have to look at it. Go back to that room.
We can't get to that room, though. We can't get into the library. Eagle, mole, and penguin. Lion, polar bear, caterpillar.
Eagle, mole, and... penguin?
Was that a question?
Thanks, Space. Welcome in.
No.
How you doing?
Wilbur!
Well, it might have been an owl, a worm, and a rat.
That sounds more familiar.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's the one I was going to say.
Or
It's,
maybe a lion, a polar bear, and a caterpillar.
Oh, I'll find out soon enough.
How
That's
will
all
we?
for now.
See you later.
Oh, unless we have to try them and we'll appear in different spots, maybe.
yeah.
I don't know what I'd talk to Wilbur about right now. And quite honestly, I'd rather only stick my head down there when absolutely necessary.
I guess so, actually. Space, have you ever played these games? They're really good. Really funny and very referential to things. Alright. Let's use the flu powder now.
Right then, bit of powder into the fire. Am I thinking of the right symbols?
The rat one. The owl, worm, and rat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yay! We made it. Part of me... Oh, I wonder if we can actually go other places, though.
Those appear to have been the right symbols.
I think we've been
Can't see the
discovered.
symbols, though.
Hello? I'm not going to harm you. Wilbur told me of this library.
Wilbur! Is he well?
He disappeared suddenly.
He had to go underground. Supernatural forces now have the say in the school.
Ach, we know that. We looked through a crack in the door and saw that terrible woman and her daughter.
They didn't exactly look like intellectuals.
If the Van Burens discover this library, then you'll have to prepare yourself for a future of being coloured in with crayons. Don't worry, we won't let it come to that. However, to prevent it, I have to get into the staff room.
Then go. Courage stands at the beginning of a task and luck at the end.
Remember...
The name Van Buren keeps reminding me of Fallout.
Oh, okay.
Because went into play when they're making the third Fallout. The project was Project Van Buren. For whatever reason, that was the game that went in development. That was going to be Fallout 3 before they shut down.
Did you know that somebody has actually rebuilt that project? I read it on the internet about a week ago.
I think there's a playable... Well, this was years ago. I think someone put out a playable version.
Yeah, I think it may have been completed recently.
Okay.
I've never been a big fan of hanging dead animals on the wall or laying them out on the floor. I'd much prefer them running around in a wood.
I don't actually understand the whole concept of laying down like a bear's head and its body and stuff. Like, why would you want like a three-dimensional rug? Just seems weird.
No, that's other than if it's... Imagine each time it's the person's actually shot it and it's more of a trophy, but yeah, I always thought it was weird. I always thought it was weird whenever you see it in movies.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want the head? I guess I wouldn't necessarily want an animal rug anyway, but I did.
I can practically still smell the troll snot. Ugh.
Sex rug. Oh, it's a sex rug in Snake Eater, for sure. I'm pretty sure that was in Snake Eater, right?
It's a good thing the library can disguise itself.
Yeah, it's pretty
Riots and
true,
revolutions
Michael.
are all too often accompanied by burning books. Excuse me?
How can we help you, O friend of the friend of books?
Can I cast a spell on a ghost?
I don't know. Are you some kind of ghost whisperer?
No?
So why ask me when you know you can't?
No, can you tell me how to cast a spell on a ghost?
Oh, Artie, fine.
That's completely different. We have several good books on grammar here.
Look, thank you, but I'm really just interested in casting a spell at the moment.
I know all about that.
Excellent. So how do I do it? To be precise, I need to trap or render the ghost incapable of movement.
I think what you need is a magic circle. That's a symbol that you draw onto the ground. Ghosts are incapable of leaving this kind of circle, at least not for a while.
Sounds good. Do these symbols get drawn with blood or salt or something of that sort?
Actually, most people use chalk. But I'm sure you could use blood as well if that's what you're really into. It's not really important how
sentient books
get onto the ground. It's a square with a circle over it that has to have exactly the same surface area, and a right-angled triangle must be placed into the circle.
Sounds like something out of a mathematics book.
Ha! Mathematics. This is about science, not some kind of hocus-pocus.
Oi! I heard that.
Reminded me of, remember that Simon the Sorcerer game?
What was that about the magic circle again?
No, I don't
One
remember
has to
that.
draw a symbol under the ghost.
It was an adventure game.
Like Sorcery 101 or something like that it was called.
Whether you draw
Is that the one?
or carve it
No.
into stone or whatever, just get it onto the ground under the ghost in some shape or form. As long as the ghost finds itself over a square with a circle and a triangle, it will be trapped.
Okay, got it. I have to go.
Bon chance. What's that wonderful saying? Better to be an ignorant traveller than to be wise and to sit at home.
Wait a minute. She is travelling and we are sitting here.
Right then, very carefully.
I heard someone say the other day, ooh, hello.
Oh, that's why you need to be
Hasn't
deafened.
noticed anything. No, must be really quiet.
Even though the doll's gone, he's still got the things in.
Yeah, I heard someone say that travel is the best education, and I like that saying. I think it's good.
Our idiot guard can't hear anything anymore. I better get the Archmage out of the staff room as quickly as possible.
Okay.
After you, Headmaster.
469. 41.
Have a good evening, Headmaster, Madam.
Why, thank you. All right, here we are. Oh, that means we can come and, like, touch each other.
Well, my little one, have they been treating you well? I'll get you out of here.
So what you're saying is Wilbur's the reason she's up to duff.
Oh, maybe. Let's go and see. How do we get down again? Go down. In here. And then in here.
She can go places I can't. She can even reach things higher than 1.5 meters. I'll look after everything down here in the underground. I think I'll let Ivo do the work up there. She can go places I can't. I'll look.
Well, we can no longer get there. Although I wonder what would have happened if I was in this room when I walked in. I don't know.
I suppose you could have, yeah.
I can't leave Buttercup behind. She may be a creation of the little Van Buren, but she's my pink-coloured love-hearty hippogriff girl.
Unless once he gave the code over, he'd stop doing it, so that you couldn't get from where he tells her to this place.
Yeah, good idea, yeah. That's probably it.
She can come with me as soon as I've finished here. She can wait in the town.
Okay. You can wait in the town.
But I was thinking that they'd have to have...
Very unlikely that a fire will be burning in that fireplace anytime soon. I wonder if all these transformations can be reversed when Wilbur finds a way of destroying the magic wand.
I thought they were going to do it, but I was thinking there's going to be a special animation that and dialogue for them both being in the same room.
Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel should help Wilbur if he still needs an instrument.
Why does Wilbur need an instrument again? Oh, it was for the riddle. Because the god wants to be able to sing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That's weird. Well, we'll see what happens in a bit.
I think allowed us
Admit, there was probably a time when I would have thought these sort of toys very exciting. But I was probably only 80 or 90 years old then.
Can we talk through the rat hole?
Lucky the council leader hasn't noticed that I've cleared the entrance to the rat hole. She wouldn't appreciate the rats having access to her headquarters. Lots of papers, feather quills. This is interesting. A signet ring with the seal of the council leader. It's used to make laws and decrees official and identifiable.
Okay.
That means that until the council leader discovers it, I can pretty much pass any new law that I want.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Right then, a new law.
Alright. Smoking dried leaves for medicinal purposes is no longer forbidden. Okay. Pregnant elves must be treated with the utmost respect. That could be a good one.
Yeah.
Prerequisite for marriage is love, nothing else. Wearing a protective amulet will be punishable. Oh, that's the one. I'm going to do this one first, though.
By order of the council leader, with immediate effect, all pregnant elves must be treated with the greatest respect by everyone. In particular, it is forbidden to call them fat, to poke fun at them, or to try and kill them with an axe. Anyone breaking this law will be banished from the town.
Oh, okay. That will be really good for the troll.
That makes it law.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Pass some more laws.
Right then, a new law.
Let's do the other ones anyway.
By order of the council leader, whosoever wishes to inhale the smoke of dried plants may do so for medical reasons. Furthermore, they are permitted to do so in order to write bad poetry or talk utter nonsense.
Yeah, what is this, California?
Yeah.
That's for Arbor, should he ever come to town.
Okay. More laws.
Right then, a new law.
There should have been a law to prevent me from eating little mini cupcakes in Amsterdam, that's for sure.
2 adult humans, dwarves, elves, or any other beings capable of rational thought are allowed to marry whomsoever they please, and in any combination. Only prerequisite, love. No one will be forced to marry a pompous ass just because he's a rich prince and mother thinks that I'm getting a bit long in the tooth.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That was the start of the game.
Perhaps not the best phrased law of all time, but what the heck.
Okay, take that one. And then the final law.
Right then, a new law.
The music currently sounds like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
By order of the council leader, with immediate effect, the wearing of magic protective amulets is forbidden. Well, I don't actually need a reason, just because. Whoever is caught with such an amulet will be punished with severe cuteness for at least 6 months. Right, with seal and everything.
It's like you were saying you'll be in... Oh, I got an achievement. I am the law. Nice Judge Dredd reference. Are you saying you're going to be in Amsterdam next year?
The jar's been fastened to the cupboard with heavy and presumably magic chains. I wonder if... Aha!
That's dumb.
Archmage Alistair, are you well?
Oh, that
I
sound.
can't understand you. Blink once for yes and twice for no. Ooh, what does no blinks mean? Hang on, can frogs even blink? I think,
think
we'll need to
frogs
sort
can
this out
blink.
later. I'm getting you out of here.
I think they blink from the sides, though.
We'll have two sets of lids, I think.
Yeah, excellent. Psycho, I can give you the best Rex for sure. Just maybe don't, I mean, you've got legal weed and stuff anyway, so you don't really need to go to Amsterdam to have weed, that's for sure. Okay.
I just thought it was weird. Like, okay, it's not legal, but it's plenty available in most countries. So then, why do people get messed up in Amsterdam just because it's legal?
Yeah. I guess because, as far as I know, it's the only country that legalizes magic mushrooms and ecstasy as well.
Okay, let's go.
Yay, achievement, Liberator.
I said quietly, Buttercup. No, the troll was not your friend. He was trying to kill us. No, I'm pretty sure that he didn't just want to play when he started hacking at us. Be that as it may, Archmage Alistair is safe now. As soon as Wilbur has rescued Remy and knows how we can destroy the wand, we'll need to leave as quickly as possible. Morning's approaching, and in all probability this will be the day that we see the return of a very, very frustrated council leader.
Alright, if we go in here, hopefully we can show him the law.
No, the troll
Oh, no.
would kick up a real stink if he saw me. I better go in via the back entrance through the library.
No, it's fine. Don't do that.
She's not exactly the most impressive of companions now, is she? However, up to now I've only ever had Cheep Cheep at my side. Which reminds me, where is he?
Leave that fucking snitch behind.
Good old Cheep Cheep. Oh, maybe we can... You guys gonna get
They have
married?
some time on their
No.
own. They've got to make a decision about where they're going to spend their life together. Not an easy decision. I don't want to confuse them with my disguise. They'll end up thinking it's normal being spoken to in a friendly tone by strangers. Wilbur? No reply. Doesn't appear to be there.
Alright, we're gonna give Wilbur the xylophone. Or the glockenspiel, rather. Alright. Now, if we go here.
Wilbur?
Yes?
I've got the glockenspiel. I'll send it down.
Thanks. Ivo? Why is the basket always up there with you when you want to put something in it, and down here with me when I want to put something in it?
I don't know, but it's handy, isn't it?
That's great. Can we put the frog in there as well?
Wilbur?
Yes?
I've saved Archmage Alistair. Or the frog that we think is Archmage Alistair.
Cracking! Is he alright?
Yeah, he's okay. Got a few bumps and bruises. But it wasn't because I dropped him a couple of times fighting the troll together with a hippogriff or anything like that.
Ivo? Did you just say you rode a hippogriff into battle against a troll?
The Archmage is safe, okay?
Oh, okay, so we don't need to...
I don't know what I'd talk to Wilbur about right now. And quite honestly, I'd rather only stick my head down there.
Okay, cool. Do any laws... No, we don't want to pass the law down.
We can get we could do the troll, the ogre, two-headed ogre thing now.
Which one was that again, though?
It's the last one we did, was it?
No, that's Ban of Amulets. Oh, that's what you mean, yeah.
That's...
I thought you meant the troll, sorry.
Yeah, it's a troll first, but I corrected to ogre.
I'm sorry to have to say this, but you are a criminal, Blout.
Blout not criminal. Blout stands here like good little ogre and sells strange things.
You're wearing an amulet, and that's against the law.
What it say?
By order of the Merchant Council leader, and with immediate effect, the wearing of magical protection is forbidden because... Well, I don't need any reason, just because. Whoever is caught with such an item is to be punished with severe cutification for a minimum of 6 months.
Huh? No! Blout don't want to be little girl with pigtails. Got to escape, love.
Well, perhaps you can ask the friendly law enforcement officer to turn a blind eye.
Who's eye blind?
What he means, Blout, is if you are really sorry about this and you can see you've made a mistake, then maybe the daughter of the council leader doesn't need to hear about it.
Sorry, very wrong.
I will, however, need to confiscate the amulet so that you won't be tempted to wear it in secret.
Confiscate. Take away.
Oh, sure.
Nice.
You don't tell little girl, right? Blout want to stay Blout.
What did we need the amulet again for?
Protection against ghosts. So maybe pass it down to Wilbur and see if it's usable. But probably doesn't work. Oh, that's what, because I was thinking we haven't used the disguise, but I guess that's what it's for, because otherwise you can't give them a law if you're Ivo, they know it's fake.
Yeah, good call.
I've got an amulet for you. It shows the magic circle symbol.
Is it magic?
Oh!
Not in the slightest. But it shows the symbol you have to draw
I know
on
what
the
to
ground
do.
underneath the ghost to trap him.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
We put that in front of the mirror so it puts the light on the floor.
Yeah.
Do we have it? Yep. Oh, we're going to do the xylophone bit first, actually. Maybe it'll just give us an achievement or something. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, okay.
Pretty cheap thing.
Is that the right god there?
Should be
Yeah,
good enough
it was
for
the
a
lady.
sale, though.
She was the goddess of the arts, where music was an art. But it's just because Remy's in danger. Maybe when we save him, we can do something. Alright, so we do this.
The mirrors project the light on precisely the spot above which the ghost hovers. That could be useful. I won't move it. If I put the medallion on the mirror, then
Yeah.
the shadow might...
Got him!
It works! Yes! The ghost can't leave the magic circle. I have to get to Remy, quick. Remy!
Good idea, using the magic circle, Wilbur. But it won't hold him off for long.
Okay, but we gotta get out of here quick.
No,
No?
it's too late, Wilbur. The trap is probably the only thing holding me together.
What?
Come on, Remy. Don't give up. Timmy needs you. Pull yourself together.
Do you think I'd leave him on his own if there was another way? For Timmy's sake, let's not waste the little time that's left. I found out what's going on with the wand.
If only I'd got here earlier. If only I'd got to the island more quickly.
You're here. That's what counts. My death won't be in vain. And I have a friend by my side. In my final hour, I thank you for that.
What about the wand?
There were two brothers, powerful sorcerers. They amassed much wealth and power with the help of dark knowledge. They searched and found this temple. One of them went insane and left town. The other was killed by my grandfather.
Remy!
Shortly before the brother's death, he transferred all of his power to a wand. That power would only be unleashed if a blood descendant held the wand in their hands.
And one of the creators still guards his machine as a ghost.
No. My grandfather must have encountered the sorcerer by coincidence. He realized what the sorcerer's plan was and defeated him. He gave his life and never left the temple again.
You mean?
He guards the wand. Didn't want it to find its way into the hands of the descendant of the sorcerer. This place is evil, Wilbur. It changes people. The wall between our world and the dungeon dimension is particularly thin here. The influence of the Nameless One is strong. I think my grandfather has forgotten who he was. He only exists to protect the wand.
Brains, welcome in. Thank you so much.
You found the wand and gave it to me, but I don't understand.
Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it.
Hello, Baltimore. It looks like someone subscribed. I'm gonna give them a face waterfall of blood.
Sybil married Montgomery Van Buren, the sorcerer's youngest son. Her daughter, Chantal, has a Van Buren blood flowing through her veins.
The first time the wand acted strangely was in the classroom. It must have sensed Chantal.
And when Chantal got her hands on it, she received all her grandfather's secret powers, but not his knowledge.
Wow. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing great, actually. I'm a little bit seedy, but doing well. I'm looking forward to my next coffee. How was your Rocksmith stream? I saw you going on before, but I hadn't woken up properly enough to jump in.
How can we destroy the wand?
It's explained in the second brother's book of spells. He spent his final years mentally deranged in the dark woods.
And the one brother came up with a way to break the other's power if it ever became necessary.
Yes. You must find the book and destroy the wand, Wilbur. Go now, my friend.
Remy!
The Resistance needs a leader, and I know of no greater fighter for good than you.
No, Remy!
Give this to Timmy. Please, look after him.
Hats, welcome in. Oh, no, Remy! Whoa.
Fatality.
Oh, brutal. Hopefully that didn't traumatize you too bad, Steve, with your love for rats.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was addicted by death, wasn't
Where's Uncle
like
Remy?
most fiction does.
I'm so sorry.
No. But... You said to bring him back.
I tried.
It was the equivalent of a fart and a slide whistle there, Hats.
all set to go? They're waiting down by the gate. All right. And Timmy? Esther and Nate are taking care of him.
Okay. You really are quite sure?
Yes. Remy said the key to the wand's destruction lies in the dark woods. And his death shall not be in vain.
No, it shan't be. I just don't know if we should split up. We're a good team together.
We are indeed. No, we're not doing that one.
You look after the Archmage, I'll search for the book. Van Buren can't chase us both.
You're right. She'll be beside herself when she notices that the Archmage is gone.
Any idea how to bring him back?
Help me look for him,
Not
Jill.
the slightest, but I know how to find out.
How?
An oracle told me. I'll have to help a friend and will not know what to do. I must then find a flying pirate island and on it a building without corners.
Then that's your path. Come on, Gulliver. Let's go and see what Timmy's up to.
Yep. Good luck. Look after yourself.
And we should put as much distance between us and Seastone before the old witch realizes what's happened.
Come on then, Buttercup. We're trying to find a flying pirate
Sounds like a glitch.
island. That's where we'll find the answers. Too many questions.
Or is this like a Fight Club thing?
Here you are at last.
Cheap.
Looking for a flying island. Try to keep up this time.
God, that piece of shit.
Oh, Cheap's good.
He dubbed us in. He's like... He's not loyal at all.
It's quite fascinating how you can get other people to work for you if you know the right buttons to press.
What? Remy!
Your services are no longer needed.
You're going to bring the Nameless One back to this world!
Nonsense. Only an idiot or a lunatic would try something like that.
Oh, yeah, Remy, you bastard indeed. Oh!
I'm neither.
This guy. Where's the real Remy? Wow. What a twist.
It was a long flight, and it looks like I'm getting heavier and heavier to boot.
Hello.
Have a rest, but stay close by. The oracle said that it was to be found in a building without corners on a flying island. And Tugator's the only flying island that I know. Let's hope we find a few answers here.
Nice. All right. I'm going to basically put us in BRB for a second. I'm going to go make a quick coffee because I need that caffeine. I don't know if you feel like doing the same thing, Steve.
I could probably make one.
Yeah. Transition. We'll only be a couple of minutes and we'll be back ready to, I don't know, explore this flying island. I think Nate's here actually. Nate the Cutter. So we'll see how that goes down. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I kind of find American woods always look better than Australian woods.
We've got the ugliest bushland in the world. And it's absolute farce. No, I was having this argument with someone, and he was trying to tell me that, oh no, you're just, you're looking at it the wrong way. I go, bullshit, and it's dry, barren crap. Like, God, you compare it to like America and Canada, they got these beautiful, lush rainforests. You know?
Yeah.
It's just shit.
No, I get it.
And you know what was funny? He got bitten by a wasp the minute we got out of the car. It was almost like it got us back for talking bad about the environment.
Yeah, he deserved it. I don't like anything adulterating my peanut butter. Peanut butter as it is, that's it. No chocolate, no honey, no jam, no banana, no sultanas, no raisins, no sometimes celery. Celery and peanut butter is okay. Hang on, is 3 the maximum? Wasn't there 3 earlier? I'm pretty sure there was. There's nothing else in here.
I could talk that too.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. though. Where's the other one?
Super cold.
Yeah. Oh, can we ride the panda? Look at this.
Running around.
No, I can! I can!
Oh my god. I need to move out of the way, just so that we can get a proper camera angle here.
It's a standard ass knob. I'd be going through. Speed is the key. Man, maybe what I have to do is, I don't know if it'll work, but maybe I have to have it like as the item.
Okay, I'm back.
Like, yeah. Hopefully this doesn't pause him though. Start organising the t-shirts a little bit better. Oh, okay, so that's the work outfit there as well. Well, if they're underwear, then I guess she doesn't have socks then. It's one or the other. They look the same.
I was.
Here we are. We are back. How y'all doing? Got myself a nice, creamy Froppy in my Where's Wally mug. That's right. Where's Wally, Americans? Not Where's Waldo. Steve, what'd you get? Did you just make a Nescafe?
Yeah, just in this cafe.
Nice.
Wasn't fully finished with the other one. There was just a bit left, but just poured it out to make a hot batch.
A freshie?
Yep.
Let's see. Has anyone heard of the Meat Mountain Sandwich by from Arby's? No, I've never been to Arby's. Actually, don't know what kind of
we don't
restaurant
have
it is. Is it like a deli or something?
Don't think we have it.
No,
Yeah.
we don't. Even overseas, I haven't had it. Artie Fine has had it, so he know it exists, but he's sworn they advertised it years ago. The secret menu. Gotcha. The fuck's a Wally? A Wally? Well, do you remember, Steve, in the 80s, maybe early 90s, there was advertising for, like, don't be a water Wally, which was like wasting water with your hose?
Yeah.
Don't really hear these
Yeah,
days.
we had like a water shortage.
Hmm.
That's one thing I've heard about California is they're constantly in a and like a water shortage, like that era of like maybe a year or two. California's constantly in. That was like the era where people would dub each other in the neighborhood over like, oh, that person washed their car twice in a week. And
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Tongs has only been to Arby's once, and he took a big shit there. Okay, cool, good to know. Always been Waldo, yeah. I'm sure, as you're saying that, Verdant Tree, you're sort of like resisting the urge to tell it a lie. Wallaby.
Also, I couldn't catch Tickle Bits' stream live because I was in the office. I actually gave away that I would actually have it in the background to like the boss's son because he was there when I've gone, oh shit, and I've gone, he's gone, oh, something bad, and I've said it, and I've gone, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But he goes, oh yeah, you often have Twitch in the background. So it's like, okay, saved. But I watched the VOD later, and Psycho was in the chat at the start, and they mentioned stuff like 69 and Just the Tip and stuff. And there was no dirty comments from Psycho, and I was going to give her a hard time because it's like she needs to substitute for me when I'm not there. But then she dropped something, and it's like I just nodded approvingly. It's like, yep, okay.
Filth bag. Brain, thanks so much. I appreciate it. And thanks to all the people that are getting free subs.
It looks like someone subscribed. I'm gonna give them a face waterfall of blood.
That is very, very kind of you.
Psycho is a stealth filth bag.
Hello.
Hello, Baltimore. It looks like someone subscribed. I'm gonna give them a face waterfall.
That was too
of
close.
blood.
You're almost a Psycho sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Hello.
Hello, Baltimore.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a water restrictions drought, but I guess it was just the situation was all lined up for big series of bushfires. That was something where there was a state above us, but I remember going to work and the air had smoke in it from the state over.
Remember
Just
when?
crazy.
Was that when 3/4 of Canberra was on fire? Like literally 3/4 of the entire territory?
Oh, was it? I just know there was most of New South Wales. I know. If that's the case, I'd wish it was 100% of fucking Canberra.
Oh, that's where Lord Panda lives, though. If it was
No, no,
100%,
okay.
then you'd be killing.
Maybe 99.99% of Canberra. Just
Yeah.
like a little square around Lord Panda. This would be cleared.
Then it becomes
and
his
everything else
kingdom?
just burns to the fucking ground. For reference to anyone else, it's like, because it's probably sounds like I'm just being mean to a random state. It's our version of Washington DC, where it's
What do you
Canberra's
mean?
like the individual states, theoretically independent states, so that it doesn't have any state-based politics in federal government, even though it's completely surrounded by New South Wales, so technically is, and close to Sydney, so technically not that independent, but that's the idea of it. So it's our version of Washington, so it's all politicians and bloodsuckers and climbers, social climbers, and all the horrible people.
Yeah, it's weird having a state within a state, but I guess it's like Vatican City being its own country within Italy.
Yeah. And that's why it's similar to Washington State, because that's independent for the same reasons.
All right, let's have a look. What do we have here? Oh, what was that thing? Oh, it was the bird that we had to trap in the... Well, I don't know where the bird's... Oh, no, Nate fell down, didn't he? So we're here after Nate's fall.
Yeah, it must be.
Because the bird was here that was a pain in the ass that we had to keep going back for.
And then, and it started off with us recovering from the fall, like, we got the genie thing.
A flying ship? Just as one would expect on a flying pirate island. I could swear... Oh no, is that the Mary?
Mary!
That means... Oh no.
I didn't know there was a place Chevy Chase,
bravely
but
fought her
yeah.
way through the winds on the way here. Now she's exhausted. She's earned a little downtime.
Did you know, Steve, that Chevy Chase's first name really is Cornelius?
Is it?
Yep. Just like Core from Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Mom. I
It's
don't
like-
want to eat animal penis.
I
You'll
was
eat
just trying
that
to think
animal
of-
penis, Core.
I was just trying to think of his voice to do it like... Oh god, I can't do it. It's like the Dan Riker voice.
All right,
Like the Dan Riker accent.
I want to hear you do it now.
I don't think I'm trying to... There's nothing specific enough for me to grab onto someone who's not good at accents.
Who says you're not good at accents? We don't have any proof of that.
There's probably tons in the VODs. Oh god, I can't think of it. It's because it's like... I can't think of anything that would change my voice enough to be like it. I just know sometimes when I hear Dan Riker speak or Chevy Chase speak, the mannerisms, the way they talk is very similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a scene from, I haven't watched the movie, but I've seen a clip because it was getting reviewed at one stage. I saw a review where they went through all the John Carpenter films, and there was an Invisible Man one. And there's a line that sounded exactly like that Chevy Chase says that it's exactly like Dan Riker speaking.
Okay.
Crazy, scary, like
If the
exactly
mayor
like
is
it.
here, then he can't be far away. Seeing him is the last thing I need right now.
Oh.
Oh, that's deep. I wouldn't like to fall down there.
That's what she said.
I wonder what exactly brought the Oracle to a place like this. A flying island full of pirates. Not the safest place to reveal some hard truths. If the Mary's seeing...
Okay. The broken jetty.
Haven't a clue what happened to the jetty. But I've got a pretty good idea who might have been responsible for it.
She's not wrong. Snails?
Strange. Why are water snails stuck to the jetty here? Perhaps they thought it's a jetty, and every jetty must have snails, whether it's standing in water or hanging in midair. I know these snails. They're called purple snails. They emit a smelly substance to defend themselves, which turns purple in air. It's used as a dye for colouring things.
Okay. We're going to take some? Yes.
I better leave the snails in peace. I don't want to get purple fingers.
Okay, we're going to have to... Do we have anything that could grab them? First of all, we need to wear our fishing
There are many
hat.
magical clothes in this world which strengthen the powers of their wearers. However, the rule of thumb is, the more useful the garment, the uglier it is.
Sweet. We get to the... Move over here so we can see the... Yeah, here we go.
A pretty battered pan. Looks like it survived an explosion. There are crusty bits of salt left inside there.
I've been thinking about... And this is just a thought that I had. I brought up the page to buy one. But have you seen those... It's titanium non-stick pans. They're not Teflon coated, so you can actually use, like, forks and knives and things in the actual frying pan without risk of scratching.
Okay, I would have thought it's still scratch.
No, well, it's titanium, so it's a lot harder than what the knives are. They're about $300, though.
What's going on there, then?
Furthermore, you stole the prosecutor's fares, beat him unconscious, and damaged part of the island with magic.
We didn't beat that stupid monkey unconscious. He knocked himself out.
Silence in court. The defendant may only speak when asked to do so. And don't call the prosecutor a monkey.
Monkey. Kick him in the ass.
May I inquire what's going on here?
Ivo?
She looked like she was lining herself up.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you again.
Fat? Who's fat?
Oh, we should show him the
Oh,
law.
shut the grog up. This is a trial, not a bloody circus.
Yeah, as far as I know, I could be wrong, Tongs, but I don't think there actually is a coating. I think it's just really polished titanium, which makes it slippery. I don't know. It's expensive for a reason.
Let me ask again. What's going on here?
Critter and I were arrested for no reason whatsoever.
I wasn't talking to you.
Idiots. Those two tried to steal my magic lamp and they damaged the island. They also abused my friendship and wanted to leave me here on my own, like everyone else.
The ugly one's renowned for it.
Aye, enough. Those two will be judged fairly and squarely.
Then I demand a lawyer.
Silence in court, you spawny wazzock.
It's really weird hearing Nate's voice, knowing that he is Geralt of Rivia. Geralt, right? Geralt, yeah. Because Geralt speaks with such a low voice, so hearing him kind of speak in like a high, it's really strange.
The Red Pirate, I presume.
You've heard of me.
Nate's mentioned you several times.
Only bad things, I hope.
Mainly that you sent the bounty hunter after him because you wanted your ship back.
The Mary is not his ship. I won it from him fair and square.
You cheated.
Of course. I just cheated better than you. Fair and square.
Silence in court, you spawny wazzock.
Oh.
And that's contempt of court.
Objection.
I think just above the text box right now.
This?
Is that a crouching person or creature?
It's a statue, man. Remember the people of the city were turned into statues for some reason.
Ah, okay.
There's 3 of them on there.
Oh yeah, there's a couple in the background there. That's just that one in particular looked weird.
Hmm.
Notice that wizard again. He's gone from disguising himself as Remy, and now he's that thing.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Won't be able to trust anything now.
Apparently there's a near omniscient oracle on this island.
That's right, but people who aren't from here usually talk to him through mirrors.
Just guessing, but is it in that round building over there?
Oh.
That's right and all. And you're not here because you want to steal from me? Or to rescue your friends?
No, definitely not.
We don't even want to be rescued.
You boys just carry on playing on your own.
Now listen here, young lady. This is a matter of death. Or a more painful, slower death.
Come on, Ivo. I can barely feel my hands anymore.
Don't you dare! You left without so much as a word, you human!
Perhaps you'd like to be the prosecutor instead, me dear?
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that! It's not what it looks like.
Not what it... Have you swallowed a watermelon?
All right, I'm pregnant. But I have not...
No sooner am I gone than you're all over the next guy that comes along.
I haven't been all over anyone. And you just scarpered off.
But just because... I'm not pregnant!
Just leave me alone, Nate Bonnet. I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Quiet! Defendants are only allowed to cry out in despair when required.
I realized as well, now that you're back, Tongs, you can join the Hitman crowd. Because you bought that while you were away, right? So we can get back into Hitman. It'd be good. I know, Steve, you wanted to get back into it, right?
Yeah.
A rope. I bet it's good quality. Pirates know about that sort of
got
thing.
up to whatever. I finished with the level before Berlin, which I think is Dartmoor, and then I was waiting for the right time just to have enough time to start Berlin, and I just never came, and then I got distracted with other things. But I would like to go back to it.
Yeah, for sure.
No pirates to be seen. Just these stone figures everywhere. There are no traces of any tool marks on them. The surfaces are too perfect. I don't like the look of this.
It's like Pompeii.
A rag shop. I really don't like fussy clothes like the ones Mother always tried to make me wear, but I couldn't go this far. There must be some kind of middle ground, surely. Headscarves for bald pirates, swashbuckling patches, ripped rope for a belt. No, I can't be doing with any of this. Wait a minute, what's this? A hook could come in handy.
Oh, nice. Well, you know what you do with hooks? You combine them with ropes.
I should be able to attach the hook to the rope. Right, that'll hold.
Oh, yeah.
Nate often spoke of this island. He spent his childhood in New Old Town, but it was always his ambition to come here. Tugator, the flying pirate island. It was the place
that's like
where a boy
Tortuga.
from the streets could make something of himself. For all I care, he can spend the rest of his life on this rock.
Hey, Tongs, what was that pirate game that you either bought or wanted to buy? Because I reckon Steve would like it too. It's like Sid Meier's Pirates.
Simba's Pirates is pretty good.
Pictures of ships, pictures of women with malfunctioning clothes, and a petition. Nothing much of interest here.
There you go, Sailing Era. Check that one out, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
No pirates to be seen. There are no traces.
Okay, so that's that. Oh, it feels kind of cheap? Damn, that's a shame.
That looks interesting.
The little bit of water remaining in the trough looks very dirty, like a pig's been
Oh,
wallowing.
it's got a
in
demo
it.
too.
It was me.
Then I'll leave it to you for the punchline.
Hey, got that. Oh, there's a key on the table. We'll have to steal that when he's not looking.
The water's pretty dirty. Looks like the trough hasn't been cleaned in a while. The water's pretty dirty.
Okay.
Pirates don't have much of an eye for beauty. They are, however, very practical. Everything that pirates might want is growing here, from potatoes to hemp plants.
Hemp plants?
I'm not hungry, amazingly, and I don't want to plait a hemp rope either. I'm not hungry.
What? Why have a pickup icon if I can't pick up?
Something round under a cloth. It's moving.
Is it that bloody bird again?
I wonder what's under that cloth there.
It's the horror. The horror.
Old Red won't spill the beans. Guards that thing as if it was his biggest treasure.
A deserted
Apocalypse Now
island that should be
reference.
swarming with pirates.
It's
A few
a
stone
really bad
statues. The only
Marlon Brando
survivors are
impression.
collector of magical artifacts, hiding something the size of a head under a cloth. Let me guess. The head of Medusa?
Oh, that would turn everyone to stone.
She's dreadful.
Wow.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
The head of Medusa is a dangerous weapon. Whole armies were stopped with it. I'd feel much happier if it wasn't in the ownership of an unstable pirate.
Steal it then.
Nate talked a lot about his old nemesis, the Red Pirate. One of Old Red's bounty hunters must have got hold of him. I mean, not even Nate would be stupid enough to come here of his own free will.
Oh, we can't pick it up anymore. Okay.
I guess this key will unlock the stocks. If I was planning to set them free, I'd be interested.
Monkey.
The prosecutor would appear to be a bit out of his depth with the trial. At least he doesn't give me the impression of being particularly professional.
Steve, you reckon you could pull off a fez?
No, no way.
Oh.
Is that possible cultural appropriation if you did wear it? Or is Fez reasonably neutral?
Oh, good question. I guess if you went to Texas and you wore a big 44-gallon hat, would that be the same thing? I don't know.
No, but if you're not a, like...
He did disappear without a word like Nate, but he belongs to Nate. Where Nate is where you'll find Critter. For example, in the stocks in a trial.
If you don't have the lifestyle for it, then I just think that person's a wanker. I think that's the thing with the fez, because it's the same as a beret, where nothing technically wrong with wearing a beret, but if you're not French, you just come off as a wanker.
You know what I do like, Steve? The Barbecue Showdown show. Like, I haven't watched it all. I still haven't seen it.
I'm up to the last episode.
Right. So, my favorite person in that season is the Egyptian guy.
Yeah, Egyptian cowboy.
Egyptian cowboy. He's cool as. He's, I don't know, just real wholesome. Need big hats to block the sun.
He didn't even hear me out. He simply disappears, he gets involved with some dodgy deal or other, and then he tries to make me feel guilty. I'm not going to bail him out. Let Critter help him.
Fair.
He didn't even hear. He simply...
Okay.
Critter'll be all right. Won't matter what the outcome. He's a clever cookie and he'll probably save Nate.
Is he clever, though?
Critter'll be... Won't...
Okay, cool. With the trough, we've got the key, we've got the monkey. We can talk to him again.
Excuse me, Your Honor, Judge?
Yes?
A judge cheating at cards? Tut tut.
That's not true.
I could still pull it off. It's not close enough.
Dice game. And, I don't cheat. In the past, maybe. But this is the new Tugator. It's all about law and order now.
Flagellation always reminds me of fellatio for some reason. Just like a weird brain link.
In pirate poker,
I don't think of that, but I do think it sounds...
right?
But to me, it does sound sexual
if we play
first.
and I win, then you owe me something, right?
Theoretically. In reality, however, I will win. And you will owe me something.
What, for example?
If I win, then you have to stay on Tugator for a year and keep me company.
Ugh. And what if I win?
The head.
How about...
Your best friend's life?
No. I'd prefer something real I can hold on to.
An elegant pirate outfit. Clothes and a hat and all the trimmings.
That sounds good.
Well, I don't want
Agreed.
flagellation down there, but some people do like it.
So what are the rules?
The easiest way to explain it is by playing a practice round.
Oh, God.
We each have got a cup with 5 dice. The dice have the numbers 1 to 5 on them. The 6th side is a star that can be any number, like a joker.
Okay.
Roll.
But this is just a practice game, right?
Aye, this game doesn't count.
It's like zombie dice.
But if there's
Like
no
in
dice in there,
normal
was it?
poker dice, you can throw a pair, 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, a full house, a straight, and so on.
Okay, that's...
Okay, got it.
I've got a
That's
full
3 of a kind.
house.
We're gonna...
Do you believe me?
Of course not. You're a pirate.
Got 3 of a kind so
Not
far.
so fast. If I lift up my cup and I haven't lied, you've lost.
Oh.
So think about it. Am I telling the truth?
You're lying.
Bad luck. I wasn't lying. You would have lost. But let's just pretend that didn't happen. Now you have to tell me what you rolled. You can tell me the truth or lie. The most important thing is you say something higher than me. You can also pick up any number of dice and roll them again.
Let's do that.
Just once, before you tell me what you've got on the table.
Okay.
So, put the dice in the cup and roll again, or tell me what you've got.
I'm going to roll
What's
again.
it gonna be?
I'm going to roll a 1 and the 4 again and see if we can get a 4 of a kind. Come on. Yes!
4 of a kind.
Nah, I believe you. Got 5 of a kind. Do you believe me?
Horse shit.
I wasn't lying. So sadly, you lose.
What do you mean?
That was just a test round. I'll win when it's for real.
See those stones? You get 1 for each round you win. The first to have 3 is the winner.
Jesus.
Ready to roll?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Thank you. Lord Pa.
So we're supposed to do something to modify our odds first, or do we just play?
To cheat?
Yeah.
That's no time for
got
games
time
for
for
now.
games.
But, yeah, maybe. Maybe there's an item.
That's because that's the venture game
I
logic.
think I've interrupted the
Yeah.
court proceedings long enough.
True. Now, where was I?
The door's locked.
Oh, that's back to the harbour. There's nothing at the harbour we want. There is snails. Oh, do you think maybe we take it and make the dice
I
purple
better
or
leave
something?
the snails in
No,
peace. I don't want to get purple fingers.
nothing like purple fingers to ruin the day.
That's what you get with your... I shouldn't say.
When you what, Stephen? When you what?
I sort of, because a part of the reference I haven't thought of fully. I was going to say something about Barney the dinosaur.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see. I don't think we can actually... I think this is the only place we can, go for now.
A house with no corners. Got to be it.
Can we go up there, though? Oh, yeah, okay. Although... Oh. There's no bloody handle.
A hatch in the wall. Nothing.
Toilet paper, kidneys, and...
Lightning
potion. Juice.
A bottle.
Oh, she's still got the disguise
something
on.
like potato crisps
Oh, yeah.
and toilet paper. Enemax, the energy drink, provides energy to the max, +2 endurance, -2 intelligence. The stuff seems to consist practically of just water, sugar, and colouring.
Ah, so it's like Prime.
And now do I have to actually go and get hold of all this stuff just to get in there?
Okay, this one of the items.
Ugh, my feet hurt. It's too hot in here, and I've just had a row with my ex. Woe betide you if your information is not any use.
Maybe the toilet paper could be the hemp.
Potatoes for potato crisps. Well, it's
Okay.
a start.
Nice.
That should do.
Hey, there's a... I don't know. Will that count? We need a knife, maybe. Oh, we probably have to cook it.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that I have to get hold of a bottle of this strange energy drink, a few potato crisps, and toilet roll. Strange offerings.
Why, thank you, Psycho.
Oh, so that was an empty bottle, was it?
Empty energy drink bottle.
Fuck.
So
Okay,
it wanted...
that makes sense.
Where are we going to get sugar and all that? Oh, the colouring would be the snails. Not on the mobs? Nice. So...
I'm not sure what sort of colouring should go into one of these energy drinks, but what's to say that purple wouldn't do the trick?
Exactly. Yeah. Squeeze it.
Your defence strategy doesn't work too well now, does it?
Forgot to say the line, Ivo? Oh, maybe we can use this to get across to the mirror. Oh, yes, we can.
It'd be simpler if I could still see my
Oh,
feet.
Jesus.
Wow, she's an elf. She can...
I would have watched
That's
Lord of the
Nate's
Rings. I never
lucky headscarf.
noticed that.
He put it on during stormy weather. Critter and I used to poke fun at the fact that it was always a matter of luck every time he stepped behind the wheel.
When I first watched Lord of the Rings, I don't think I even noticed that Legolas walks on top of the snow when everyone else is trudging through it.
It's a good little...
Mm.
That's not a knife.
Nate and Critter aren't great believers in order. Ship shapes not to be found here. During my first days on the Mary, I tidied up after them. I soon gave up on that.
And then... we can cut their taters.
Okay, I'll cut the slices as thin as I possibly can. The thin potato slices get put into the pan, like this.
Yes.
I've left the skins on. That'll give extra flavour.
And then...
As soon as I've got the cooked potato crisps,
Okay.
I'll be able to salt them. Doesn't make any sense to do it before.
That's true. Because some of Lisa's family's coming down, her cousin is coming down, and he is from York, and he has that Mary accent. It's very good.
Buttercup's too tired to carry me any further. But I can't just steal the Mary. She and Nate are thick as thieves. She wouldn't obey me.
With the cannon.
After we defeated the Archwitch, we returned to the temple where we'd left Mary. We flew her to Seastone and Nate fired off 3 salute shots. There were only a few injured. Nate did explain the fundamentals of navigation to me. Well, he called it the fundamentals. I'm pretty sure that was all he knew, plus some stuff he made up on the spot to impress me.
Okay, cool. Exhausted the
When I
dialogue.
saw
We
Nate
love
for
that.
the first time, he was sitting in this very cage. The bounty hunter Mazaz had captured him. He managed to convince me that he was a capable captain able to help me. I thought he was brazen and pompous and clumsy and somehow also very sweet. I shouldn't have got involved with him. The heart's a poor counsellor when it comes to matters of love. I don't know what happened to Mazaz. Nate somehow managed to outwit her in the wildlands. Perhaps she managed to capture him after all and brought him here. A sticky-looking pot with, some sort of slime.
Oh, regulated
No
Numv. You scammy Scammerson.
We don't have any machines in the Elf Burrow, but Wilbur told me about how he was responsible for oiling and greasing all the machinery in the gnome hole.
Oh, the
I
gnome hole.
imagine the stuff in this pot is the same sort of thing.
Wilbur's got a good gnome hole.
Does he?
Imagine so.
Fat is used for cooking, but this? Whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like engine oil.
We didn't fly a direct route from Seastone to the Elf Burrow. We made detours and explored Avantasia. Once we spent 3 days and nights drifting over the ocean because Nate and Wilbur tried to give the engine a bit more power. It was wonderful. The peace, the sea, the moonlight, and the 2 engineers making things worse each day.
Let's go down into the bowels of the ship. Oh wow, this looks cool.
Princess Ivo?
Oh, that's creepy.
What are you doing here?
It's like a reverse bowsprit.
Are you here to break Captain Nate's heart again?
Did he tell you that? He left me, just like that.
But that's just ridiculous. He loves you. He left the ship full of hope, and 30 minutes later, he returned a different man. You said no, didn't you?
He was going to propose to me that night?
He had a ring and got himself a fine suit from the wardrobe. Yes, a proposal with all the bells and whistles. He was so nervous. He'd practiced the whole day, asked me what I thought at least 100 times.
He didn't ask me once.
He didn't? I was convinced that our sudden departure was down to your refusing him. I said some horrible things about you, but Captain Nate wouldn't stand for it. When he left the cabin carrying the ring, that was the last time I saw him truly happy.
He just disappeared without a word. And I never got a marriage proposal.
But something must have happened. Otherwise, why would he have just left like that?
I woke up and wanted to go to him, but Mother told me that Nate had disappeared in the middle of the night with no explanation. I was sure that it was just a misunderstanding.
Oh, Mumsy's
that
done
he'd come
something
back,
naughty.
But he didn't.
Oh, sweetie, that is simply dreadful.
I was distraught, then angry, and after a while I started blaming myself. I'm a modern elf princess. Why am I acting like some silly little girl just because a bloke's left me?
Bloke. Love it.
Why did you come to Tugator?
Captain Nate made a deal with a little bounty hunter in Bonzing. A gnome, I think. I hardly believed it when he gave me the course, but he said it was important. The most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
A wretched magic lamp was the most important thing to him, huh?
When Tugator appeared on the horizon, Nate let the bounty hunter put him in chains. Just like I was put in chains by the Red Pirate when we eventually reached the island.
Switch has already actioned both reports on both bots.
There was lots of shouting and noise, and ever since, I've wondered what was going on.
It's because Drew Scanlon now works for Twitch. He's on the ball.
Yeah.
The princess who had given my
I was experienced keeping the Giant Bomb wiki up to date.
Well, that's what I thought, at least.
Lend itself to Twitch.
Whatever the reason for him running, he shouldn't have just turned his back on me without explanation.
Not that I wish to defend him, but do you think he might have got cold feet because of your child? Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Oh, it's not his child.
Oh?
What? You
hussy!
You lying harlot! Go all doe-eyed at my Captain Nate and then go whoring around with someone else? And here's me, gullible Gertie, almost falling for your lies. Well, just you wait.
That's the same reaction Nate had. I have never and would never cheat on him. My pregnancy's a bit of a mystery to me as well. But hey, thanks for your support.
Woof. And on that note, we may save it and call it there. Lying hussy. All right. Jesus, indeed. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us. As always, it is very good. I want to also thanks for the gift subs and the biddies and all that. What a great game that is. That's a lot of fun. You know who we're gonna raid someone today, and we're gonna raid someone a little bit different. You may know him. He is an actor, a comedian, and an all-round funny dude. If you've ever seen Future Man, you'd know him from that. He is also the voice of King Shark. Let's lock you into a raid to Ron Funches. Alright guys, inserting you into the raid cannon, ready to fire you off. Make sure you have something delicious for dinner tonight. Have a burger, have a pizza. Drink, eat, be merry, be happy.